Hey, what's up guys? Brandon Gentile here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. What is one of the biggest questions that we get when we are going to list a home? What is the one thing that we get complaints about more than anything? Communication. Communication. It is the number one thing we get questions about. It's the number one thing we get complaints about. It's huge. We hear it all the time. And communication, like any good relationship in life, is the key. It's the absolute key, and we hear it all the time. It's not because they couldn't market well, they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. It's because they couldn't communicate. Whether they had bad news or good news, the agent wouldn't communicate to them. Their prior agent, whatever it is, could not communicate, would not communicate to them. Didn't have systems set up, was scared to communicate with them, whatever it may be. I mean, think about that. Think about why most marriages fail. Communication. Most relationships fail. Communication. Why people aren't as good, or teams aren't as good in sports as they should be. Communication. Lack of communication. That's it. Life comes down to communication. Humans need to communicate with each other. That's it. Simple. Done. End of story. Period. That is it. I'm telling you right now. I mean, we hear it all the time. I've seen it in the hockey world. I've seen it now in the business world. It's teams that don't communicate with each other. It's relationships people don't communicate with each other. It's the number one thing. It's the number one question that we get a lot is, how are you going to communicate with us? Are you going to communicate with us? That's the number one thing I lead in with when I go and talk to somebody. I mean, I've had someone years ago when I first got into the industry, we couldn't sell their market, a little different than it is now. And it was a lot harder to sell their home. We didn't sell their home for a long, long time. And they sent us multiple referrals. And literally, the reason was they said, Brandon, like, we liked working with you so much, even though we didn't sell the home in the time that we wanted to, you were the only person that we've ever seen has called us and got a hold of us every single week, updated us, and let us know what was going on. And it's simple. The things in life that are easy to do are also easy not to do. So please pay attention to those easy, simple things. It's the number one complaint we see in real estate. And it's not just real estate. It's a microcosm for everything in life. Relationships, sports, anything, music, the arts, whatever it is. It's communication, lack of communication. Humans need communication. So please go communicate. Go tell your significant other. Go talk to your team. Whatever it may be, go communicate with them. Go talk to them. Make things easier for you and for them. All right, take that, run with it. We'll see you guys soon.